This is the obvious question here, John. Are they title contenders for the Premier League title? They have that game in hand. If all goes to plan and they're able to maximise their points, they'll be just behind Liverpool in the table.
Yeah, look, a result like today makes everyone, I suppose, take notice too. When you in the Premier League, no matter what, when you score 6 goals against any opposition, it makes everyone take notice. A bit like obviously Liverpool's result against Crystal Palace. So I'd have to say, yeah, they will be contenders. And their form and their goal scoring ability shows that. I think Danny mentioned it earlier. And they have shown it like they did against City when they can shut up shop too. So, but look, they will be looking at the table behind in the dressing room, shall we say. They're saying, and publicly they're saying they're not, but they'll be well aware of where they are in the league and what they need to do to close the gap. It's get that consistency back. If they can get the consistency, they'll definitely be very close.
Danny, historically, if we look at winners of the Premier League title, most have had a very good defensive record. If they didn't start with it, they would certainly end with it. You think of Leicester when they won the title. From the 5-3s, it became more 1-0s. They've also had formidable home form. United, I know it sounds strange after they've just scored 6 at home, haven't had that so far this season, at least until today. So do you still find them as title contenders? Can they do it?
I think you have to work out what contenders are. You know, Tottenham are contenders. Chelsea are contenders. Manchester United are contenders. But I still think if you're going to win the league, you've got to finish above Liverpool. And you know, defences have to be better, you know, at the moment. Just looking at, you know, Manchester United so far, you know, they've lost 3 games this season. They can probably afford to lose maybe 2 more games, you know, at the very, very most, you know, if they're going to go on and win the league. Liverpool are still the team to beat. We saw Liverpool go close back in the day, I think under Brendan Rodgers. It was their defence that wasn't good enough, you know, and it was when, you know, Luis Suarez was up front alongside Daniel Sturridge. Saw Newcastle go close back in the day under Kevin Keegan. You know, it was entertaining. It was all out attack. You've got to have both. You've got to have a sensational attack, and you've got to have one of the meanest defences in the league, you know, if you're going to win it. And Manchester United haven't quite got that at the moment. On their day, Manchester United can be sensational. You know, and I think we talked about it in the pre-show with John, saying, you know, and I said, you know, Manchester United at the moment, a lot of the time are at sort of 65%. Games like today, they're at 100% and they're brilliant. And we've seen that, you know, games against PSG. But they haven't got that consistency level. And I think if they keep conceding goals, that's going to be their downfall, because you cannot keep relying on your forwards to get you out of jail every single time. You can't keep going 1-0 down, 2-0 down, and then coming back and scoring, you know, 3 goals every single time. Very, very difficult to win a title like that.